Hey guys, please excuse my appearance this morning. I just kind of been doing laundry. My hair's up in a bun. I got my camouflage shirt on. But I wanted to come on here and gosh. Anyways, we'll just sit you down. I'm not going to look at myself. I'm just going to talk to you guys. Okay, sit you down. There, be still, Nicole. Okay, so. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. So I've had a couple of you guys reach out to me and ask me about Ktom. Hey, Holly, what's up, girl? I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about Ktom. Why are you spelling it, Nicole? Why aren't you saying the word? Because I have seen friends of mine get their channels totally taken down, wiped out. Goodbye. Hey, Justin. Hey, Dave. If they said the K word, okay? And honestly, you guys, I have one experience with Ktom. Yes, my love. Hold on. I got to go take care of my kid. We were out all night last night at Boo at the Zoo, y'all. I mean, it was late when we got home. Then we woke up this morning. We had to go to the doctor. Nate has a staph infection on his thumb. Have you guys ever heard of paronychia? It's when the cuticle and the nail gets infected. I don't know what it's from. The doctor said it happens to a lot of little kids because, they wipe themselves and maybe they don't wash their hands. Anything can happen. Other kids cough on them, all kinds of stuff. Well, he's got that on his thumb. Hold on. Yes, my son. Okay, give me the tea changer, gangster.
I don't even know where it is.
I see you were trying to change it. Huh. Stop. Don't talk like that. All right. Here, Kyle. Oh, no. That's what you got. That's me. Oh my God. There you go.
Mommy, I want something to eat.
Okay, as you can see, I'm folding laundry. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Okay, so a lot of you guys I think I had like 3 comments so far, which is not a lot, but it's a lot to me, of people asking me how I felt about Ktom and what I thought about it, yada, yada, yada. So that's the tea, all right? I have had one experience with it, you guys, and I'll share my experience with you real quickly. So back, it was probably 2013, all right? Right before I got pregnant with my son, me and my husband were trying to come off of methadone. He was prescribed 365 methadone, 10 milligram pills a month. So that's 10 milligram pills a day. So he took 5 a day. I took 5 a day for a long time, years. We were trying to come off of the methadone and we went cold turkey because, of course, you know what we did. We ate them all in like 2 weeks. They were gone. Psh. So we were out, completely out, laying in this back bedroom over here. Whole bedroom smelled like shit, y'all. I swear to God, it was disgusting. I was puking. I was having diarrhea. I was throwing up. I was shivering. I was hot. I was sweating. I was freezing cold. It was the worst withdrawal I've ever been through in my life. Okay. And I know it was the worst because I was cold turkey. Okay. So don't get it twisted. If you're on methadone and you're being tapered slowly by a doctor, you're going to be just fine. Okay. I went cold turkey off of that and a lot of other stuff. So Neil's dad went down and got us this bottle of Kratom from a head shop. Okay. And it was like in pill form already. They had it in like the capsules. And we were supposed to take like 10 of those a day. It fucking didn't do shit. It was the biggest waste of $40 that I've ever fucking done in my life. Okay. Now, I have tried Kratom one other time. A friend of mine mailed me some. Okay. And I took it one morning after not taking anything for like 3 days. And it made me feel like I was tweaking. Okay. Like hyperactive. hyper. I had a lot of energy. I had a lot high anxiety, ready to go to work, ready to take care of the day. Just like it was crazy. It was like really made me feel like high, like on a like an amphetamine feeling. Okay, lots of energy. Maybe as if I don't want to say that it was as strong as methamphetamine because it wasn't. But imagine taking like 4 Adderall pills. That's what it was like to me. All right, and that's the only experience I have with that K word. So I can't really give you guys a legitimate experience on my experience. You know what I mean? Well, Dave, I learned that the hard way because my it was my father-in-law who went and got it for us because we were in so much pain. God rest his soul. He was always trying to help us out. You know what I mean? Holly, I was prescribed phentermine when I was 14 to lose weight, and I loved that shit. But now I can't get on that because I love it so much. So I stay away from all stimulants. I drink coffee and I might take a caffeine, like legitimately caffeine pill, like 200 milligrams of caffeine, but that's all. I don't do stimulants. But I don't have any experience like taking it every single day, right? Well, let me tell you guys, yeah, girl, I was a chunk and I wanted to lose weight, and I literally made my mom take me to our family doctor and hustle him for those pills. So anyways, I just want you guys, if you're on that, to be really careful. I am all about being monitored by a physician. I know a lot of you guys are like, screw the government, screw doctors. The pharmaceutical companies are the ones who got everybody hooked. Like, I understand a lot of you guys feel really strongly about big pharma, and I'm gonna come sit down on this couch. I know a lot of you guys feel like really strongly about, big pharma and all that kind of stuff, right? And so I never want to offend anybody or make you guys feel like you're not welcome here, because listen, bottom line, if you're taking Kratom and it's helping you, and I'm not going to say anything about it. Like, I'm never going to tell you what to do with your recovery. Okay? I'm never going to I'm never going to judge you for the experience that you're having or the situation that you're in, okay? Because I know what it feels like to be judged by people because I'm on Suboxone, all right? And the thing about it is, you guys, is we have to stop judging each other's journeys, all right? All of us addicts, it doesn't matter if you're on methadone, Suboxone, abstinent, Kratom. It doesn't matter what your experience is. All that matters is that we support each other and we're helping each other stay sober, right? I do not care what your experience was with it. I'm not ever going to tell you to go get on it, because here's the thing. What happens if you can't get it? What happens if your dealer or vendor runs out and you can't get it? What happens if they lose it in the mail? I mean, all these different, what happens if you get a batch that has salmonella in it? I've heard of people getting batches that has salmonella because the way it's dried out in Southeast Asia is by a bunch of, it's not sanitary, okay? So that's why I'm trying to tell you guys, like, I just want you to be careful, right? I would rather you go through a doctor, all right? And I would rather you, get with somebody who can monitor you and make sure that you're staying on a stabilized dose. Because here's the thing also with the K word, you're in charge of your dose, right? So you can up it or down it or all around it, and you're not staying on a stabilized dose. And if you're an addict like I am, that's the thing. Some people that take Kratom aren't addicts, okay? And they can take 2 milligrams every day and be fine, or 6 milligrams, whatever their dose is, and they're fine, right? But if you're an addict like I am, then you're going to take like all of the Kratom in one day. That's how I would be. I would be taking it, you guys, and like trying to achieve that next level feeling. Hey, Landon. And that is the concern I have for you guys. You know what I mean? I want you guys to be extra, extra careful. You know what I mean? I don't ever want you guys to find yourself in a situation where you can't get more and you're withdrawing, and then you're going out and you're getting your drug of choice, heroin, or other opiates. That's what I worry about. But I have many friends who are using it and they are doing well in their lives and they're staying clean and sober, and they're achieving their goal, which is that's their goal, right? And so I'm always going to be here to support you guys no matter what your choice is. All right, I promise you that. I do want you guys to go check out my friend Avalon's channel. I think Hearts linked it in the comments for you guys. Thank you. Thanks, Hearts. Um, I want you guys to go over there and check out her channel because she has so much more experience with it. And her story was, okay, she had to get off of Suboxone because she could not afford to go to the doctor anymore. Okay, she could not pay the doctor's visit, which is like $200 a month for her. And so she had to change over, and that was the choice that she made. And I support her in that 100%. I'm always going to be here to support her. Yeah, and Dave, that's what I'm all about here on this channel. Like, I will never, ever judge you, okay? Ever. I don't care if you're relapsing 65 million times. I mean, I do care because I don't want you to die. But what I'm saying is I'm not going to shame you and I'm not going to judge you because I've totally been there. I've totally been there. And I've also totally been there with other people judging me, and it sucks. It hurts. It's not a good feeling. It's a horrible feeling when people don't take you seriously because of a medication that you're taking, and that's the experience that I've had being on Suboxone in this recovery community. There are a lot of more people that are coming around to the idea, and they're being supportive and they're not judging. And for those people, I'm truly, truly grateful for those people. But, I'm not ever going to like do what the crowd does. Like, I've always been kind of on my own mission. And so I'm always going to do what I think is the right thing to do. You know what I mean? And I know what in my heart, what I'm doing here on my YouTube channel is the right thing to do, So yeah, that's how I feel about Kratom. I think it's really important that you make sure if you're on it that you're taking the same amount every day and you're not like flip-flopping on your dose. So that way your body can be stabilized. I worry about that a lot, and make sure that you're, making sure that you get it from someone who is making sure it's clean and it's, not in, not unsanitary and stuff. So the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because Dr. B made a video about it on his channel. The minute I saw it, I knew what Dr. B was going to be saying. And I said, oh no, Dr. B, the K community is going to be coming for you. Because here's the thing, you guys, in my experience, I've learned that the Kratom community is they are passionate about that plant, and they will go hard in the paint to defend the mission of that Kratom. Yeah. Is it buffering, you guys? Let me know. Okay, good. So Jamie, it's just you, girl. Your internet sucks, girl. So anyway, as you guys can see, my face is starting to clear up. These are just like flat little pimple scars, I hate it. So it's finally starting to clear up. I haven't been wearing makeup for the last couple days, trying to let it clear up, trying to drink plenty of water, and just let it like push out of my system. I have no makeup on. I have dark circles under my eyes. Like, this is what I look like, just so y'all know. And I'm not tripping. This is how I always come on camera most of the time. But I just want you new folks to know that if you come on and you look at me and you get scared, just know that I don't give a damn. I'm coming on here in my pajamas. I'll brush my teeth with you guys in the morning. Shoot, I haven't taken a shit on camera yet, but maybe one day we'll try that. No, not really. We're not going to do that. But I'm just saying, like, this is just me. This is my life. I'm being a mom. I'm doing laundry. I'm running around trying to get this house cleaned up. We got a birthday party tomorrow for Nate's friend, and we're going not today, Landon, not today. We have a huge birthday party tomorrow, and I'm so excited to take Nate to it. Last night he dressed up. I will post pictures on my community tab because y'all are gonna laugh. He was like literally a murderous, scary clown, and it was such a good costume. So I will post his pictures on the community tab. But my son is like totally out of that cutesy stage, and he like wants to be scary. So we had to get him a scary outfit. If he wasn't going to be that killer clown, he was going to be Michael Myers or Jason. So that just tells you, like, my boy is all boy, all boy. So anyways, I just want you guys to know, like, if you're on Kratom, and I'm not going to tell you that I don't support you, or I'm not going to tell you to get out of my comment section, or I'm not going to tell you that you're not sober. That's not my style. Like, I'm never going to judge your recovery, okay? If I'm judging your recovery, then I'm not focusing on my own, and I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to stay sober today and take care of me. Okay? And so being honest, doing the next right thing, and helping others and staying connected to God, my higher power, is what helps me stay sober. So I don't got time to be judging anybody else's journey, okay? Because I'm trying to get my journey. I'm trying to keep myself on the straight and narrow. I'm still an addict too. 4 years, July, August, September, October. 4 years and 4 months sober is what I got. And from alcohol, from pot, from meth, from pills, right? All that kind of stuff. And there's one thing that always comes into my mind, you guys, that my mind will tell me to go use, and it's always Xanax. I don't know what it is about bars, but my mind remembers that feeling that bars gave me. And I also think it's because, like, in my natural state, I'm kind of like hyperish. Like, I'm a little, I don't want to say I'm ADHD because I haven't been diagnosed with ADHD, but I'm kind of spastic. I don't know if that's like a old tweaker. It's like left over from all the years of methamphetamine that I shot. But I'm kind of just like, I'm a little hard to rein in sometimes. And I can go from topic to topic really quickly, like I am now. And you just got to be able to keep up, okay? So I just want you guys to know, like, I'm always going to be here to support you guys. I really want it. I'm just like blown away by all the people that have come over and subscribed to my channel. Like, I never in a million years thought so many of you guys were going to come over here. I was at like 1,700 subscribers before I went on that video with Death, or 1,800. Hey, Angel. And now I'm at 2,400. So that's like 700 of you, 600 of you came over here. That's amazing. Like, I have watched several people collaborate with bigger channels like that and only get like 30 or 50 subscribers out of the deal. So the fact that you guys came over here, now I feel the pressure. I feel like the pressure is building on me. It's on my shoulders. I'm like, I gotta perform. I gotta come on. I gotta show them. I gotta say hi to everybody. I gotta make sure I'm shouting you guys out when you comment. Like, I'm trying to answer y'all's comments back when you comment. I got the YouTube Creator Studio on my phone, so I can see your comments right away. Yes, Dave, it does. And I feel like the first like year. Oh man, thanks, Landon. I really appreciate that. And I'll tell you guys, like what I was thinking we could do, because tonight Brett's gonna come over. Thanks, Great Dane. I love you, man. I don't know if Great Dane is a man or a woman, but I feel like you have a man's energy, so I'm gonna say I love you, man. You let me know what you are. And I was super duper nervous because I know that people on his channel are like gung-ho for the prison content. You know what I'm saying? And so the fact that we didn't really even get into my prison experience in that first episode, I was like, oh shit, how are people going to respond to this, Because I see a lot of people who are on there, they're like, Death, you better stick to the prison content this a minute. And I'm like, damn. Because I don't like, I talk a lot about, recovery from addiction. I talk about my experience in active addiction. But there's some days I'm just going to come on here and I'm just going to be talking to you guys about my life, Like Sunday, I was crying my eyes out, because I was hurt and I felt like maybe I'm so emotional sometimes, and I just want you guys to stick it out with me. um, I'm so glad you did, Dave. Like, for real. And I really am glad you guys came over, and I just want you guys to know, like, the whole point of this video was to tell y'all, if you're on Kratom, I'm here for you. I want you to stay safe and stay sober. Keep doing the next right thing. If you're struggling, if you find yourself in a rock and a hard place and you're like, I want to get off Kratom, okay? The best thing to do always is to taper. With anything, taper, okay? Taper slow. Wild Whitey's Messages from Prison. I like that name. Let's read this comment. Stay strong. I'll admit Kratom saved my life, but I'm hooked on it trying to get off. But I've been addicted to hard drugs since 1991. I'd rather have a Kratom addiction. Wild Whitey's, I totally understand. It's kind of like the lesser of two evils, and I understand that. That would kind of be like if I was, with I understand. I understand. But that's what I fear for a lot of you guys, and that's why I tell you, like, with anything, okay, if you're a drug addict like me, you're gonna want to take more and more and more, and that's the only reason why I worry. Now, there's people out there that are pain patients, that they're not addicts. They just have legitimate pain, and they don't want to be on an opiate. They don't want to be attached to a doctor. They don't want to go to the pharmacy, so they use Kratom for their pain. Okay. um I understand that. Like, I see both ends of the spectrum. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, as a mother with a son, I went and got on medication from my doctor. Oh yeah, Wild Whiteys. I hear a lot of people in the K communities tell others that it's not addictive, and that is just not the truth. Anything that makes you feel differently, okay, anything that makes you feel um any kind of like opiate high, because that's what Kratom does. It bonds to your mu receptors. That's the same place that opiates go, okay? And so it's going to change the way you feel, and you're going to want that feeling more, and your body's going to become dependent on it. That's what's happening. So the addictive part is all the negative things that come along with it, like running out of your Kratom early, having to buy a whole bunch more. I know a girl that started pawning her jewelry to get more Kratom, and she ended up having to go to rehab for it. Okay? So that's the only reason why I want you guys to be careful. If you go through a doctor and you get on a medication, they can taper you off, and then you can be done with it. And they can monitor the side effects. They can make sure that you're healthy, take your blood pressure, make sure all that kind of stuff, They can really make sure that they keep you stable and comfortable. When you're taking matters into your own hands with something like Kratom, then that's just what it is. You're taking it into your own hands, and you are not a physician. You don't have the ability to get all these different things to make sure you have an easier time coming off. You can't. It's just hard, you guys. And yes, it tastes like straight ass piss. Not at first, but still would have chosen, yeah. And you know what? Like I said, you guys have to take upon yourself to do the research, okay? You can't, this is what I tell everybody that comes on my channel. Don't take my word for it. Do your research, okay? Damn stalking. Do your research. Do not take my word for it. Go find out for yourself, okay? Do not believe anybody on the internet about anything, okay? Go find out for yourself. Do not trust anyone, all right? Just because I say Suboxone helped me does not mean it'll help you, okay? Don't take my word for it. Go find out. Go do the research. That is how you protect yourself, okay? You have to take things into your own hands and make sure that you're making the best decision for you, all right? I worry about people online on YouTube because I see a lot of people who they grasp on to what these people are saying on YouTube. Okay, they find these YouTubers and they literally put them up on a pedestal. And they think, oh, these YouTubers are the epitome of life, right? They're just regular people like you and me. They're no more, there's not, there, I don't care if you got 1 million subscribers. You're no different than me. You're no better than me. So you guys have to understand that just because some YouTuber with a big following comes on and tells you this, that, and the third, that don't make it the truth, and that doesn't mean it's going to be right for you. So protect yourself, all right? I'm all about being a smart consumer, I'm all about making sure I protect myself and the people that matter to me, and if you're a subscriber of mine, welcome to the family, all right? I'm never going to talk some bullshit to y'all, all right? I'm going to shoot you straight. And sometimes you might not agree with me. Sometimes you might say, "Fuck that girl. She don't know what she's talking about." And that's okay. We can have different opinions. That's the great thing about the world, is that if we all agreed on everything, then it would be a pretty boring place, But I'm always going to tell you what I believe, and how I feel about things. So just be careful. Protect yourself. Don't be going online giving here and there and everybody your money, y'all. Keep it in your pocket. You don't got to come on here and give me your donations or put money in the super chat or nothing like that. Keep your money. Make sure your kids are taken care of. Make sure they got Christmas, okay? I got a job. My husband's got a job. I don't need you guys to send me money or anything like that, okay? I can work for myself, okay? I can earn my living, and I can earn things that I need for this channel, right? And so just know that you don't ever have to come on here and feel like I'm trying to get anything. I got a Patreon, but I do things on that. It's a good and a service. I like doing things where I give somebody something and then they can give me the money, right? So I just want you guys to know, like, I want you guys to take care of yourselves, and I want you guys to take care of your kids, and I want you guys to make sure that your recovery comes first, okay? If you like coming on here and talking with me, that's great. Come on and talk. I understand, Landon. It's the same way in Arkansas. I'm right above you. Right above you. I understand it's very difficult, especially if you have a felony, and that's my story. I have a felony on my record. And a lot of people don't hire me because of that felony. So, and 2 misdemeanors, and I think some other stuff. But hopefully I'll be able to get that taken off, expunged or whatever. And when I do that, I'll take you guys with me and we'll get the paperwork done. And like, we'll do it together so that way you guys can learn how to do it in your situation. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. I need to go take a shower. Hey, Carly, what's up, girl? I've been seeing your comments about being on Suboxone for 10 years. And you know what? Listen to me. If you be on it, it doesn't matter how long you're on, okay? It does not matter. Please, you guys, do not worry about if some Joe Blow is on Suboxone for 2 years and you've been on it for 10 years, right? Who gives a damn? You and Joe Blow aren't the same person, okay? We are all different, right? No one's circumstances are the same. No one's bodies are the same. No one's living situation is the same. I don't know what you're going through. You don't know where I'm going through. I don't know your stressors. You don't know my stressors. I could go on and on and on, right? I don't know how your addiction was. You don't know how my addiction was. You don't know how mine works. I don't know how your mind works. Blah, 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 right? So just do what you got to do. Just do what you got to do. Is your life, do you love your life today? Are you making moves? Are you able to work? Are you taking care of your kids? Do you have a house to live in? Like, these are the things that I look at in my life, because guess what? 4.5 years ago, I didn't have no house to live in. 4.5 years ago, I didn't have a car to drive. 4.5 years ago, I didn't have my husband. I didn't have my son. My husband was he was my boyfriend, but he was trying to run out the door, get away from me because I was so damn crazy on that meth. Okay. And I didn't have anything. I didn't have my son. My son was in the state's custody. And now I have all those things back, and I have so much more. Okay. So don't let anybody's situation, don't compare yourself to other people. All right. Do not compare yourself to other people. I'll tell you guys that, and then tomorrow I'll be comparing myself to somebody else. It's easier said than done. You feel me? Like, I could tell you guys all day long to not do it, and then I'll go do it. But I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying, all right? But anyways, I'm holding y'all hostage. It's been 30 minutes. I'll let you guys go back to your lives. I love you guys. I'll see you tonight at 7. Sorry I didn't come on last night. We were just running amok at Boo at the Zoo. But tonight, Brett's going to come on and share his story. So it'll be a live stream. Okay? All right, you guys. So I love y'all. Have a good day. See you at 7.